It's your boy. I know I've done things wrong, but no one's perfect. I just wanna know if I'm being real with you, that you'll be real with me. We should talk. I know I made mistakes and I've done things wrong. Didn't appreciate you until you were gone, but you're back now and I ain't gonna back down. Wanna give you everything you want, that's why I rap now. I could be the dude that you dream of, but I don't wanna rush anything, I'ma ease off. And I know you're not after anything that he's got. Still here after I acted like an idiot. But right now I ain't got a penny to my name, but I promise you one day it'll all change. But will you stay with me while the times are tough, or will you give up and say it's just too much? I don't wanna waste my time or even yours. I don't want you getting jealous when I'm on tours. I don't wanna lie to you, I'm just being honest. All I want from you is a promise. That's what I call you. That's what you call me too. Would you be mine? Because it feels right. That's what I call you. That's what you call me too. So would you be mine?
Raxstar is just going to talk about how they got together and generally what he does. Bit of respect, guys, though, yeah? Please.
I don't need the mic. Can you not hear me? Yeah. Okay, so my name is Raxstar. I started making music when I was in high school. So last year of high school, when I started making music seriously. A friend of mine ended me into a talent show, and I didn't know what I was going to do. And he just said, look, me and you rap together, let's just rap when we go to the talent show. So I went to the talent shows with school, and we rapped the Busta Rhymes song, and we came first, we won the talent show. And after that I just started taking music more seriously. I thought to myself, you know what, I like music, I like doing this. There's a nice little buzz, little feeling that I got excitement when I was on stage and performing. And it was something that I wanted to do, so I did it more and more. And then as I got older, the friends that I had who were doing music, or had started doing music, started doing different things. And they got into different things, but you know, they started getting involved with the wrong people, they started breaking or doing all kinds of things that, you know, you get enticed to do. But I stuck to music because I thought, you know, this is something that I love to do, and it gives me, you know, it gives me pleasure, and it doesn't feel wrong. It's not something that I'm doing and it feels like, you know, I'm hurting someone, or, you know, I'm doing something and it's going to be a negative thing on someone else. So I started doing music properly. I started writing my own songs, I started recording them at home. I made CDs. I went to college. All the CDs that I made in college, I'd hand them all out. I'd make like 20, 30 CDs. Use my own money. I had a part-time job. I'd buy the CDs, I'd burn them at home, and I'd send them out to people. And I sent them to record labels, all sorts of stuff. They weren't very good, but I was slowly building up like what I was going to be doing in the future. And then slowly, I kept doing it. So I went to university as well. I didn't study any music. I studied film and drama, which was something that I was also passionate about. And I did music on the side. And then what happened was, I started making music with some people who also were interested in doing music. They were a little bit well known within the Asian music scene. And I got my first tune played on radio with those guys. So that was such a big rush. Like, I'd just been making music in my house by myself, and I met up with this guy, and he got the track played on radio somehow. So I did uni and all that kind of stuff, and kept music on the side. And then what happened was, I got an email from this guy, Sunit, who produces all my songs. If you've heard any of my songs, you've heard Journeyman, if you've heard anything like that, the other man, Sunit's done all the music for that. So he makes all the music, I write all the lyrics and perform. Me and Sunit got together, I started making music together, and then things started happening after that. So after we started performing making those songs together, releasing them to radio, and then they slowly started getting played, and things just built from there. But I think, like, where you guys are now at the moment, from where I was, there's a distinct path between where you can go and what you can do, and what is the right path or the wrong path, and that's always a choice that you have. Like, I have friends that I went to school with, that I went to college with, that have done things, and you know, they've ended up in prison or they've ended up in other places, and they're still my friends. Like, you know, you don't lose your friends. If you've grown up with people, they're still your friends, but that doesn't mean you have to do or follow the same things that they do. If you like to do something, there's nothing wrong with you following that passion and doing something positive. How the band came about, these guys, is myself and Sunit decided that we wanted to start performing the music live, and we got in touch with Luke, who plays keys, and Bab as well, who plays drums, and we started performing together as a four-piece, and we thought, you know what, there's not enough music we're playing, we need some guitars to make the sound a bit better. So Luke's at university at the moment, and Chris who plays bass, and Chris plays guitar, who you'll hear in a bit. And then we all got together and decided that we were going to start playing together as a band. And yeah, that's what we do now. So we're called the Dream Warriors. The philosophy behind Dream Warriors is Dream Warriors. So you've got a dream, you've got a hope, you've got a vision, you've got something, a goal that you want to achieve. And you have to be a warrior in achieving it. So you've got to be focused, you've got to be, you know, you've got to know what you want, but you've got to be very, with yourself, you've got to be very strict with yourself and how you achieve this goal. So that's what we represent with our music, that's the band. It's a little bit about how I...
From the young people.
That's fine.
So I've got kind of an order here, so we'll just go through with the questions. I think, Marco, where are you? Marco's got the first question for you. So guys, if you just want to listen to the question, and hopefully we'll get the response.
How did you start your career?
How did I start my career? So I kind of mentioned that, like how I got into music. I think it's just about having a lucky break. So when my career started, it was more about connecting with the right people. So when I met Sunit, he was making the music. I was writing lyrics, I was writing songs, but I had no one making music. But once I met Sunit knew people who, you know, could get our songs to the radio. It's all about who you know in music, and a lot of creative industries, it's all about who you know. So yeah, that was the first step basically. That things started picking up from there. Before that, it took a long time. So I was in my room making music by myself for a good 7-8 years before that. And when I met Sunit, things kind of picked up.
Cool. Don't worry if there's a bit of repetition going on. I think what we're hopefully trying to do is have clips on the website, so just want to reinforce that. Chloe, I think you've got the next question. Alright, so okay, well the next question was, what advice would you give to parents regarding children that may have ambitions, a vision, a dream?
I think I mean, my parents always said to me, they encouraged me to do what I wanted to do, but they always said, you know, have a backup. So I think, you know, with parents, that's something understandable. You want your kids to have a backup plan just in case things falls through, but there's nothing wrong with supporting them and encouraging them in what they want to do.
Sure. Next question. Mehrab.
What advice would you give any child that is listening?
In regards to what I'm doing? Yeah, I mean, I would just say it takes a long time. So, I mean, if you're really, really focused and you know what you want to achieve, then just stay focused and do it. I mean, it takes a long time. I get a lot of emails and messages from people saying they want to do music or they started doing music, and what do they do now? And what you want to do is work on your craft. No one starts off. I know we have a lot of programs like Britain's Got Talent and all this kind of stuff, which is cool, but you know, you've got to put in the work. You've got to know what you're doing is worthy of being heard by a lot of people. So with me, it took a long time. I was in my room, I was making songs, I was doing things that, you know, behind the scenes, like you might see on TV, you might see, you know, we're performing together now, but we rehearse 3 times a week. So that's 9 hours a week we will rehearse together for you to hear what you're going to hear today. There's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes. So if you want to do something like music, know that there's a lot of work in it and put that work in and you'll see results.
Cool. Dream?
What is the public in your available?
Say that again?
What's the funniest thing you've ever done?
The funniest thing? The funniest thing I've ever done. Anyone think on the spot? I forgot my lyrics on the stage once, and then I just made stuff up. I've done that. That was quite funny, but yeah, that's probably the best answer I can give. Yeah, just made it up on the stage.
Rena?
What is the worst thing you've ever done?
The worst thing I've ever done. You are all quite young. The worst thing I've ever done. I honestly don't know what to say to that one. The worst thing I've ever done.
1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, the first song that we're going to do, just going to do a little run through for it. First song we're going to do is called Creeping. And I know a lot of you guys are a bit young. Basically, this is a song about a relationship and cheating within a relationship. So when we wrote this song, it's not a true story, it's basically like a story. So the plan was to make a song and have it tell a story and build up, and then there's a little twist at the end. So bear that in mind when you're listening to the song. It's not a true story, it's just a song.
This is a story of love and betrayal. A boy and a girl trapped in a circle of revenge and mistrust. Doubt poisoning their hearts, flowing through their veins. This poison disintegrates friendships. It is a thorn that irritates and hurts. It is a sword that kills.
Didn't think that she'd be a cheater. You wouldn't think it either first time you meet her. She looks so innocent, like butter wouldn't melt in her mouth. Now I'm following her around the house. I gotta find out who this other dude is. She told me I'll get you back for what you did. Cause last year I slipped up. It's been a whole year now and I fixed up. Said it wouldn't happen again, so she forgave me. But recently she's been the one acting shady. Coming home late, so she meeting her friends. I got a funny feeling she's seeing other men. Trust is an issue with a deciding factor. Got my bones in the closet, then a chiropractor. Need to see it for myself, that's why I tracked her. Tonight's the night, I'ma catch her. I know you've been creeping around. You've been creeping around. Telling lies, ain't believing you now. I ain't believing you now. There's a reason you're being shady. Why you being shady? Tell me who you seeing lately. Who you seeing lately? Cause you're creeping. I know you're creeping. Cause you're creeping. I know you're creeping. So it was like last October, I was at this bar and she came up to me and was like, "Hi, my name's Karina." Shook her hand and said it was nice to meet her. She said, "Don't you wish your girlfriend was a freak like me?" I laughed and then I let her down nicely, but she didn't give up, wouldn't take no for an answer. Started telling me how she was a dancer. Me, you know I'm a sucker for some good moves. Told me what I wanted to hear, had me in a good mood. And then I just gave in. Bad move, man, I should've just stayed in, cause I've been paying for it ever since. All I hear is where you at, who you with, where you been. Always checking up on me, seeing if I'm lying. Wish she was the one with someone on the side. Cause players stop playing and start getting played. But tonight, that's gonna all change. I know you've been creeping around. You've been creeping around. Telling lies, ain't believing you now. I ain't believing you now. There's a reason you're being shady. Why you being shady? Tell me who you seeing lately. Who you seeing lately? Cause you're creeping. I know you're creeping. Cause you're creeping. I know you're creeping, yeah. I know what she's doing is she wanna see me switch, and I know that payback is and it's rich coming from me. I'm prepared if he's hench, that's why I got this cricket bat on me. There's gonna be a scene. She's gonna scream, I'm stretching my shoulders. Let me get focused. I've seen her walk into this house. I'ma break in quiet as a mouse. Catch him in the axe. so there'll be no denial. I'll see the proof, so there'll be no trial. Climb through the window, lights are off here, and I know that they're both upstairs. But what I'ma say, I've been rehearsing. I can hear what they're doing, and my blood starts burning. Broke the door down, feeling hard in the furnace. She's with the same girl I cheated on her with. You've been creeping around, telling lies, ain't believing you now. Now I ain't believing you now. There's a reason you're being shady. Well, you're being shady. Tell me who you see lately. Who you see lately? Cause you're creeping. I know you're creeping. Cause you're creeping. I know you're creeping. You're the end. So yeah, what's my true story? So music is like an art form. You can use it to tell stories, just as like a film or something. That was the idea that we're trying to create. So you've got the voice at the beginning telling you, setting up the story, and then it all builds up and breaks down at the end. Okay. The next song I'm going to do is called Fading, and this song is about when you're trying to focus and do something, you can feel very helpless, and you get put into situations where you feel lost and you feel depressed and you don't really feel like you're going anywhere, especially when you're doing music. It happens quite a lot. So I wrote this song about it. It's called Fading. So I was in the kitchen cooking with an apron while they were out every night raving. I was learning how to use the toaster in my station. Proud of who I am, so I'ma rep it like I'm Asian. Judge me with my music or my colour. Racist, I was so close to the top that I could taste it. Only got myself to blame, I became complacent. Fell from grace, don't became you want to save him. Even the devil was an angel, but what he was saying is blaming. I'm fading, fading away, I'm fading, fading away, I'm fading. 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 It was beautiful music that embraced him. Together with his parents and his family, they raised him. Smart for my age, so I felt kinda caged in. I've been chilling, now everybody's overtaken. Need to get a grip, insecure and start chasing. Everybody else got a blueprint and tracing. I'm sitting in amazement, feeling kinda ashamed. I should've never strayed and delayed what I made. Now it's aged and I'm fading. Fading away, 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 I'm fading. For every small step that I've taken forward, setbacks have been just as important. I remember when I used to get on stage feeling a bit awkward. Now I'm on stage and it's awesome. It was dark days for a while, every day was autumn. The ghosts of my hearts are haunting, maybe take my mind off it. Addictions are calling, instead of giving in I'm performing. So to everyone who doubts me, and maybe she's better off without me. So music is therapy, music my energy. Take a picture of my mind, music develop me. Take a man with a dream who isn't everything. Give it all he wants and prove that you're everything. My past and my present, the devils on my back and you're my path to heaven. Even with all the scars I'm getting, I'll never start forgetting. It's been a hard job and long, I'm never fading. Fading away, never fading. Fading away, never fading. Fading away, never fading. This is like I said to you guys, how when me and Sunit first met, this was the first song that we created. It's called Keep It Undercover. Basically, it's about when you're younger, sometimes you have to keep certain things a secret from your parents. I'm sure everyone can relate. So yeah, we wrote a song about it, and it was more about music. It was about me. I'd been to. Can we get that sorted? One. That's it. Okay. Yeah, so basically, Keep It Undercover was about, there's a song by a rapper called Common, I don't know if you guys have heard of him, and he did a song called I Used to Love Her. And basically, the whole song, he was talking about a woman, but what he was actually talking about was hip-hop. So what I decided to do was tell a similar story and relate it to what my friends had been through. So sometimes we have to keep secrets from our parents, but I related it to music, so this is Keep It Undercover. If my folks found out that you were furious flu, but to me she was everything more than a lover. Still I have to keep it under cover. If my love you keep it undercover, I said keep it undercover. If my love you keep it undercover, If my love you keep it undercover, keep it undercover. Common used to love us, keep it undercover. Now I'm still in my time between studying and her working hard at uni, but I know which one I prefer. She's helped me through the highs and lows. I like to know if I can go around and turn this episode and then it's cold and she's not here. Truly need her in my life, hoping that one day she could be the one I'm with my wife. The folks don't know, they want my marriage arranged. Cause every Asian kid's life should be the same. Talking to lawyer or pharmacist if I had studied. If I did IT then they wouldn't have to worry, but I've been in love since I was 9 years old. Couldn't live life without her, she's my soul. She respects our culture, other cultures too. Represents what's true, and they don't see my point of view. We got a mutual trust and I would never refuse it. Cause the woman I'm in love with is music. Song for you guys. Johnny. You want to hear Johnny? Okay, we're going to do Johnny, but that's the last song.
Can we have an encore after that?
We'll see. Let's get this one out of the way. Right, this one's called Johnny. Does anyone know this song?
Yeah.
You guys know it? Okay, if you know the words then don't be shy. Sing along. Because I haven't got Key here with me today to sing the girls' vocals, so I'm just going to be doing the rapping. You're going to sing, yeah?
Yeah, we'll sing.
Alright, okay. I'm going to be looking at you guys when the chorus comes in. Okay, guys. We've got a little intro for it, so this is a live edition. everything that I gave you. Everything that I told you, I take it back. Forget about the songs that I played you and made for you when you were meant to be my favourite. This hurts, this burns, this pain that I feel, can't put it into words. You were the one I always put first. You took all we had and threw it in the dirt. And the days passed by so slowly, thinking to myself, did you ever really know me? Said you would never leave me lonely. Wish you would text back or phone me. When in my future I got to see, but it's supposed to be together like a prophecy. But it never came true, how long do you want me to wait for you? Here, sitting in silence, I see your face when I'm closing my eyelids. I said let's run away to an island. You turned around and just said violent. How could you say that you trust me? I can't believe you would just leave. Now how am I supposed to succeed when you ain't here around to let me? It's your boy. And I done things wrong, didn't appreciate you until you were gone. But you're back now and I ain't gonna back down. Wanna give you everything you want, that's why I'm now. The two that you dream of, I don't wanna rush anything on my knees off. And I know you're not after anything that he's got. Still here after acting like an angel. But right now I ain't got a penny to my name, but I promise you one day it'll all change. But you stay with me when the times are tough. When you give up and say it's just too much, I don't wanna waste my time even yours. I know when you're getting jealous when I'm on tours. I don't wanna lie to you, I'm just being honest. What I want from you is a promise. That's what I call you. That's what you call me too. That's what you mean like. That's what you mean like. Helped each other through the times we was loneliest. And the only thing I've ever done well is tell the truth. And that's why Jimmy should be sitting in the roof. But you know I'm doing this for us, for our future. One day picture us lying on the beach, living life carefree in a crib like the ones they show on TV. But right now I'm hungry with you every day. Always thinking of new ways of getting paid. And I wanna be legit, don't wanna take the wrong path. And this music thing is such a long craft. And I don't wanna do this if you're not here. I don't wanna make it if you're not here. I don't wanna lie to you, I'm just being honest. All I want from you is a promise. It's what you call me too. That's what you mean like. Cause it feels right. That's what I call you. It's what you call me too. That's what you mean like. For a season, now it's summertime. Somehow we found a way back to each other on another lane. It feels like it was one of mine. See things that run away, some colour blind. So I still like to see from the ocean and out. So it's no is it too late? You say that loving me was a mistake that you played. You played around, that's what you told me. What I did, but I never did. When you want, that's what my living is. So trust me to be faithful, like I trust you with everything, and I'm grateful. Who you are, I don't wanna change you. I just want to be the one that you're lost. With the Dream Warriors, thank you for being so patient and listening with us. I don't think we can do an encore.
Come on, guys, do you want to listen to more?
Encore.
Encore. Okay. It's been a few years added to my age. I feel like a rabbit in a cage. I'm trying to take over the planet with a page of words I'm written in a panic in the days. And it's all on me, ain't no manager to pay. There were no girls there till I ran up in the rain. They want a rude boy to react to behave. I'm a rapper, not a saint. And the flow so twisted, I'm also gifted. I know no difference, so far ahead, no photo finish. I'm with a road runner, so hold up a minute. Cause I've been in for a long time, way before the hype was all online. Try take the mic, but just not mine. Now they wanna talk and now I ain't got time. I've been on an ego trip like I've been on my CeeLo. Take it all back on my repo. Like Mr. DJ, please reload it here. That's a big tune, everything I read, don't know that I live through. Life's hard as a diamond crystal. Why you